I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely hate outbound prospecting. I mean, I think everybody could safely say they'd rather just have the leads come to them rather than you going out, making calls, door knocking, whatever the case may be, to get people to recognize your brand or your business. I mean, when I see a list of phone numbers and emails and I got to do outbound prospecting for that, I cringe. I hate it. So with that case, I created, me and a few of my developers have created a special AI technology where these leads come to your website or come to your Facebook page or come to your WhatsApp page or chat or however they find you, whether through an advertisement, whatever, they come to your website and they get filtered out. So for example, let's say somebody was coming to your website and all they wanted was a quote. They didn't really, I don't think they were serious that they wanted to even do anything. They just wanted to waste your time, get a quote. And I personally hate that. I get enough spam calls throughout the day that I just don't have time to coddle somebody's hobby, I guess you could say. They just want a quote. Okay, this is what it's going to be. Thank you. Have a good day. Never hear from them again. Super frustrating. I'd rather just automate that. So that being said, with this AI technology, they come to the website and they filter themselves out. I get the notification later saying, "Hey, this is a good lead for you," or "Do you want to take over this conversation from this point?" There's so many different ways that these leads can get filtered. Our primary way is not only through our AI chatbot, but we have a specific qualification form in the form of like gamification. So if somebody answers certain questions a certain type of way, depending on the 20 questions we have there, we could qualify them. If they answer the questions where with a near perfect score, well, I mean, we could do business with them, but they might not be a good fit for us because they're already doing well. Maybe they want to do better, but you never know. Like, but if somebody scores way too low, then you also might not want to work with them either because maybe certain things are broken within their own entrepreneurial journey or their processes to where it might not be worth working with some of those clients because they have to fix other fundamental issues before they could fix their marketing issues. So this really helps us a lot. And let me get into it and show you how everything works. All right, I just switched over to Loom just because it's easier to screen record and show exactly what I'm talking about. So as I stated before, we have two separate ways that we capture leads on our website. One is through this AI chatbot, which is, I think, the best way because it just filters everything we need and it qualifies them right there on the spot. And there's really no seamless interaction. It's like the prospects come in, they don't even know that they're being qualified. They just answer questions. The second way is using a form. I'm going to pull that up here in a little bit, but first, let's begin with the chatbot. I already started just to shorten up the video a little bit, and we put in a email. Right now, since we just used some generic email, nothing's obviously going to get sent out. We set it up to where there's a link that comes into the chat window, and we fill out the details over there. So let's go ahead and click that link. Fill out the name. Tester, whatever. Put in some number. I don't know. Let's just put in some fictitious name. What would you like it to be called? Let's call it Beavis, just for fun. Industry. What do we want to do? Surfing. Let's do surfing. What's the best-selling service? What is your best-selling service? This question is for you. The services in your business, what is your best-selling service? And that's what we type in. The best-selling service in a surfing industry would be lessons. I don't know. I said it like I knew, but why not, right? So let's create the custom AI. Awesome. It's done. We'll begin in just a few seconds after this message. Please respond to the upcoming messages as if you are a customer interested in a related to Green International. If you're ready, please type the word start. So let's start. You know, while we wait, In the meantime, let me know below how you guys capture leads. How do you prospect? Are you doing outbound marketing? Are you doing inbound marketing, advertising? What is your best way of getting new clients? And on top of that, are these clients not wasting your time? I mean, are they actually qualifying? Are they actually bringing you business, or are they just calling you, getting a quote, and just dancing around like who knows, right? Hi, tester. That's misspelled that. Okay, it's Beavis with Green International. This is the demo. Cool. It works. Thanks for reaching out. How can I assist you? Okay, so since it's a surfing company, I want to say, is surfing hard? Let's see what she says. Let's see what Beavis says, because that's what we named it. So while we do that, while we're waiting on this, I'm going to show you this marketing strategy score survey. That was a mouthful, but because I need to work on these time delays, they're really not ideal. Wait like 6 seconds. There we go. It can be challenging at first, but with the right lessons and practice, it gets closer. Are you looking to start learning? You see, asking the right questions. Or do you already have some experience? I need to learn. See, now at this point, let's go into the let's go back into my CRM real quick. The conversation actually ends up populating here. I can see everything. I'll let the AI do what it does, and I will see all the responses, and then eventually I could be like, whoa, let me get in there. Let me take over. I don't know what's wrong with my internet today. Okay, got it. What's your main goal? Just for fun, fitness? I have some modifications to do because my AI chatbot should be more persistent on the scheduling side of things. Like, okay, cool. Rather than engaging in conversation. I hope it'll eventually go into it. Let's see. Let's answer this question. What is my main goal? My main goal is to learn, like I said before. Apologize for boring you guys with this video. And here's the conversation. And then at this point, if I'm seeing, because I'm going to be getting these notifications on my phone. As a matter of fact, where is my phone? And I will show you that I do get conversations. And I got a message as well. See, these last three says right here, AI demo error. And then you have a new lead. Everything is linked to my phone. And let them have a good time here. So now that I see that, any specific challenges you're facing, didn't you just ask that? No. Okay, well, I need to modify it to be more persistent on scheduling them, rather than just having a delightful conversation with my AI, which costs me a little bit, not much. It's probably like a half a penny per message, if not less. Well, with that being said, you get the gist. So let's go into the second way I inbound clients onto my website, and that is using a survey. So let's go back from the settings. Let's go to my sites here, my surveys, the score survey. And right here, we have to ask the correct questions in order for the prospect to qualify for us. And not only that, you have to make these questions in such a way where it's not difficult to answer, because the last thing somebody wants to do is think about the answering your survey when they could just click off easily and go watch TikTok or YouTube or whatever the case may be. We don't want that, so we have to make it as simple as possible. With that being said, we made it in such a way where they don't have to write anything in. I believe at the end, we have an option to where they write, do you have any comments, questions, or concerns at the end? But everything here on the survey is just a select, right? Let's go here. What are your current marketing goals? Let's do sales, donations, whatever. Let's both, right? How would you rate your current marketing strategy? Needs improvement. My surfing company, is not getting many new clients. And so on and so forth. And when the prospect comes in, fills out all these questions, we see these, once they get submitted, let's go to the last page. Let's put in a name, Reggie, whatever. No need for a last name. Surf International. Why am I coming up with this international stuff? And I believe here we could also do the plus. I don't feel like trying it. So at example.com. Phone number, very important, because when a prospect fills that out, we have to be able to contact them. Not only the email will be more for like sending information, drip sequence, but the phone call is, since they're already qualified, it's easier to break the ice because you can look at the questions that they answered and how they answered it, and then you can be like, okay, well, so what's going on over here? Tell me more about this situation and how we could help you. And even if they might not sell, even if they might not buy from us, we could still offer some advice, build trust. And then once you build that trust, they come down and do business with you, because it's sometimes people just don't have time to implement these new strategies that they learn. Okay, let's go here. I am not a robot. See my score. I don't think I have this coded yet, but that's in the pipeline. There's no score yet. That's okay, because I didn't code it. In the meantime, let's see how our AI chatbot is doing. I need a trainer. Let's see what my AI says with this. Trainer. Schedule it already. I'm gonna have to make modifications. Okay. Let me just go show you the automations behind all this stuff, just to show you that it is what it is, right? Another thing, oh, I forgot to mention this completely, was the fact that this AI can engage with a missed call text back. So for example, if a prospect actually calls your business, you can't get to the phone and they miss the call, or you miss the call, it sends that prospect a text message. I forgot what it says in the beginning, but it sends them a text message saying, hey, sorry I missed your call. What can I help you with? Or I can call you back in 15 minutes. But check out this workflow. Look at this. This is just one of like 20. So much details into it. That's neither here nor there. Let's go and show you the nurture sequence for cold call. Okay, this is my email campaign. Where did I put this? Where did I put the there it is, weighted survey. This is where all the magic happens for scoring, gamifying that survey. Is it basically adds numbers to the actual answer. It weights it, and then just like in high school when you were taking exams, the teacher would grade it and give you a score back. And that's kind of the process that we do. So with that being said, I hope you learned a little bit from this and how AI could definitely help you in your business, on your website, and also on certain messaging platforms like Facebook, WhatsApp, and people trying to call you, and whatever the case may be, however people, even emails, it could auto respond to emails, and it'll filter all these leads out, all these unqualified prospects that are just trying to come in and waste your time. It'll just qualify it all. You contact who you want to contact. The ice is already broken because they filled out, they may or may not have filled out that survey that I just showed you, and you could ask questions based on that. And it's just such an easy, smooth sales process. You don't have to go in cold and just and cringe, you know. I don't like to do that. So with that being said, I'm going to keep posting these videos, and if you like what you saw, send me a comment down below. Like the channel, subscribe, you know the gist. Have a good one.